So the more you rotate your joints, the more this lubrication is excreted. This is important because it carries nutrients to the joint itself. So if you're only doing linear motions all the time, you're missing out a lot on the benefits of getting that lubrication in the joints. Okay? So that's one thing. The second thing I want to talk about is the difference between flexibility and mobility. This is always a hot topic. I think some people use it synonymously, but today I'm going to explain that just a little bit more. So I'll ask myself, oh, lie flat on your back. Flat on your back. Okay, so if I were to check Fontane's hip, her mobility of her hip, I'll ask her to just raise your left leg, keep the knee locked as far as possible. Okay, so go back down. Don't move that other leg. Bring that leg up again. So this is her active range of motion. This is what she can actively move into. Okay? Now, this is her active range of motion. Now, I can push her deeper into that range of motion. This is her passive range of motion. So the active range of motion again. Active range of motion. And then passive range of motion. So the active part is the part that she can control. This is her mobility. The part that I can push her into at the very end, that's her flexibility. So the mobility is the active, usable part of the flexibility. Does that make sense? So the idea here is people who do a lot of passive stretching can actually have a lot of passive range of motion, but very average, even poor mobility. Right? So the idea of mobility training is to close that gap. Okay? That's what we're going to do today. So if I'm going to ask you to stand up. And what we're going to do is open your feet nice and wide. You're standing. Fix the camera. Open your feet nice and wide. Arms out to the side. Now just take your chin down to your chest. Okay? Then just chin goes down to the chest. And now you're going to rotate to the right. Yes. Drop your head all the way back. Drop your head back. Good. And rotate all the way to the inside. Rotate, so it looks like this. So I'm going down, over the right shoulder, drop the head back, rotate all the way up. So the idea here is to see if she can move her neck. Smooth. She can move her neck smoothly without anything else. Let's get two going the opposite way now. Slowly left, hold the shoulder, drop it. Is it tight? Is there one side tighter than the other? Yeah. Nice and slow. Left. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So what we'll do with the neck is do some other exercises. I'm taking your chin down to the chest. Get a little bit of tension in your body so you only focus on the neck. And all I want you to do now is look over the right shoulder and pause. extend back. And you're going to rotate around to the other side. Drop the shoulder, go back to the center. That's it. And pause. Try to again keep your chin down. Don't let your head wobble. Twist. Rotate. All the way around. All the way around. Back to the center. Good. Try it again. And this time, I'm not going to let you touch the stick. Don't touch the sticks on one of your hips. Not moving. All the way around. Very good. Simple exercise to keep that spine moving. Okay. From that position, I'm going to get you to get out on your knees. Just like this. Yep. You know what? You can come back. Toes are active in the back. Okay. You're going to cross over. And now I just want you to drop your shoulder down towards your hip. Go left to right. So we're thinking about focusing on making a C with the spine. So just stretching that. All of this, all of the gauge on both sides. One more time each way. Nice. Awesome. So we're going to keep on going. And now we're going to get down into a tabletop position, we call it. I'll turn to the side. You can stay there. I'll turn to the side. So my toes are nice and active in the back. I'm going to go into what they call the cat position here. And what I'm trying to do is move each and every vertebra one at a time. Just moving my spine without using my shoulder blades. So once you get all the way up into the station, I want you to hold it. Okay? I want you to pause here. Try to really push your chin to the sky. And now she's got this curve in her spine. Keep the head up. Start from the back. Yet one vertebra at a time. Slowly, 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 slowly. Get to this position, breathe. Okay. Really try to give full expression here. And now keeping the head down, we'll start again. From tailbone, slowly, slowly. One vertebra at a time, not using the shoulder blades at all. All the way through. Pause, breathe. Last one, going backwards. One more time. Nice. Very good. Control of spine. Awesome. That's it. Okay. I'm going to get you to lie on your side. So you're going to lie with your legs at a 90-degree angle. You can get the yoga block as a pillow. Okay. It's going to look like this. Okay. Yes. Now from there, all you're going to do is bring your shoulder and make the biggest circle you can. If you're now we'll start back again. So let's turn the palm facing upward. Slowly come up. Pause, rotate. That's okay, rotate. Okay. Now rotate, keep rotating all the way around. Keep rotating until you have on the watch, the face of the watch will be right at my hip. Perfect. Now we're going to go back into reverse. All the way around. Try to make the biggest circle you can. All the way back to that starting position. Perfect. Let's try that one more time. So up. Rotate. This is called a controlled articular rotation for cars for the shoulder. Feel that? It's really nice to go back on this way. It's a great way to take your shoulder to the full range of motion because everything else is stationary. I'll block everything up. Okay. Let's try the other side. So flip over to the other side. Feel good? And sometimes I will place a block behind her back just to make sure she's not using her spine. Okay? Good. All the way up. Rotate. All the way around. This is her first time. She's doing very well. Really good mobility. Awesome. Back. Just away. Compensation would be using the spine to make that space. Awesome. We'll go back the opposite way. Rotate. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Flip back on the other side again. This time, since we're already on the ground, we're going to do some hip work. So we're going to bring those knees to 90 position. So bring up a little bit like that. Now, the way this looks, you're simply going to bring the knee up, open, rotate, and go all the way back without using your spine. So you're making the biggest circle you can with your hip. Okay. Good. Up. All the way back. Good. And now knee goes on top of the knee. Go reverse. All the way back. Rotate. Okay, let's slow it down. Now, if she uses her spine, this is going to fall. Back. Switching. Around. Good. Come back the opposite way. Slow. See, opened up too early here. I'm looking for you to go back, straight back. I want you to extend all of this here. Now, good. Feel the difference? So there's a lot of space that you actually have that you're not moving into. So that we do one more time. Take the knee towards the elbow. Good. See that space? You didn't do that when you open up. You have the space. Let's use it. Rotate. Push back. Push back. Push back. Back, 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 back. Good. Down. Knee goes on top of the knee. Awesome. Come back. More. Rotate. And high towards the elbow. Awesome. All right, let's see the other side. You sweating yet? No. Here you go. Got it. So get that joint. Pretty full range. It's going to help you maintain what you already have. What it does is it sends a message to the nervous system. Nervous system will make what we call an action map in your brain, basically taking record of what you can do at this moment in time. So as long as you keep that action map active, you will keep what you have. Awesome. Okay, she's got it. Good. Come on up. So I'm going to put you into what we call the 1990 position. 1990, we'll start with the left leg forward. Looks like this. The heel, the knee, and the heel, all in one line. So, just bring this heel across. One. Yes, back here. Now, what do we see here? Let's take that knee back. Okay, now, yes. So we're looking for heel, knee, heel, line. So what do you feel?
Tightness here.
Okay. So you can use your hand for balance. Now, when we put people in this position, you can use your hands for balance. When we put people in this position, most people either have too much external rotation or too much internal rotation. You have a special case, you need both. So when I see this big gap here, I know that you probably should do a little bit more external rotation work because this hip is an external rotation and it should be flat. Okay? That's okay. It'll work on it. Okay? And if you're super tight there, okay, that hip is an internal rotation. You probably need to do a allow your chest to align with your front knee. And the way, instead of bending over to do this, what we're going to do is try to lean forward slowly. Take your foot past that knee. Put your hands wherever you like. And try to go down as far as you can. You should feel it. What do you feel the stretch? That's on the outside of the hip. This is the mother of all stretches. Find that position. Find that range. Slowly move. Breathe yourself into position. So, as you come down into the external rotation, you're just finding that stretch. You're going to hold this for about a minute. Okay? So just find a nice, comfortable position as possible. We're going to hold. It's tight. So that's the hamstrings. Yeah?
Going here.
So stay there. Stay there. Just stay down as low as you can. You can put your hands on the ground over top. It's all hamstrings. So why is that? Because your hamstrings are connected to your hips and your knee. So the idea of mobility training is if I give you more space in your hip and I give you more space in your knee, then your hamstring has space to move instead of just stretching without doing anything to the ranges. That makes sense? Another 30 seconds, just breathe your way down into this external rotation of what you're saying. How you feel? Okay? Okay, good. Slowly come up. We're going to stay in this position. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to do what we call some airplanes. If you can't do these at home, you can do it with one hand on the ground. You're just going to dive down slowly. Okay, then you put one finger on the ground. Okay, take yourself down, take yourself down. Press that front leg into the ground. Good, good. And then push away, push the ground away. Use your hip to come up, okay? Good. Let's get down again. Slowly lower yourself down, control. Pressing that leg into the ground. And push yourself up. That's two. That's two. Okay? Another one. All the way down. Slowly, 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 slowly. Push yourself out. Push yourself out. Push yourself out. Let's do one more. That was three. Let's go. Come on, Papa. You got it. You got it. Lower yourself down. Lower yourself down. And use your hip to push yourself out. Awesome. So while we're here, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and give you, because you do have tight hamstrings, I'm going to get you to lean back. We're going to put that leg straight. I'm going to give you a hamstring stretch if you never felt before. Okay? Let's get up. Put your chest up nice and high here. Okay? Now from here, keeping that back straight, I want you to lean forward, take your chin towards your toes. Do you feel your hamstring? Find a position. Breathe. Don't hurt yourself. So it's this one. So you can take this one out of the equation because we're not worried about that right now. I'm really worried about that front leg. So just lean forward. Try to take your nose towards your toes. More back. Ready. Feel that? Find that stretch. It's a great stretch for the hamstrings. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that. And let's switch the That is okay. No pain. Now let's take the sternum facing that knee. Let's lean forward, keeping the back straight. And let's find a nice passive stretch on this hip. This external rotation hip stretch. Really good. Travel a lot, meetings all day, working from home. This is the mother of all stretches. You get down on the floor and your knees multiple times a day. Really just makes the hip feel good. Let's just hold that for another 30 seconds. Keep breathing your way into the stretch. Letting the upper body weight fall forward. Really try to stretch. You're using the outside arm to push you towards the inside. That's when you're going to find the stretch. Believe me, if you do this on a regular basis, you'll see massive change in your flexibility in a very short amount of time. If you're consistent. Okay. So maybe this airplane has got to do 4 of those. Either keep your arms out to the side, put one finger on the ground. Okay, the most important thing here is the pressing away. Now keep that pressure on the floor as you lower yourself down here. Slowly lower yourself down, breathe your way into it. Go as deep as you can. Push the floor away and come back up. That's 2. We got 2 more. Lower yourself down as low as you can. This is a really basic external rotation, hip external rotation exercise to strengthen. We're actually strength training now the hip. Lower yourself down, push yourself away with you. Good. Awesome. Let's lean back, put that leg straight, move your hands. All right, there we go. Now, ease into the stretch. Ease into the hamstring stretch. How's that feel? Okay? Find that stretch. This is fun. A few more seconds here. Just finding that hamstring stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to come out of that stretch. Now I'm going to take you into frog position. This is the one that is really good. So you're going to take your knees out, nice and wide, turn your feet out. And all you're going to do now is ground your elbows. Good. Now from here, let's see if you can open up your knees a little bit wide and find that stretch. This shouldn't hurt at all. This is just a stretch. And what we're doing from here is we're gonna contract. So it's almost like we're bringing the knees together. However, the ground is going to be the barrier. So all we're doing is just bring our knees together until we start to shake a bit. And let's hold that shake. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. We'll do that one more time. Breathe here. Notice I'm not doing these. You know that already. Okay. Let's try it again. Now squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly drop it. Now we can start. Now from here, I want you to use your elbows. Push your butt towards your heel slowly, so slow that if I'm looking at you right now, I can't even see you moving. Find that space. There's a lot of space there. Don't hurt yourself, but explore it and see if you can get deeper into that stretch. Find a position, hold. Breathe. Are you there? Okay, hold that. Do the same thing with the contractions from here. A little less tension. Just contract. 3, 2, slowly relax. We know every day we're doing this with our knees. Very linear squats, deadlifts, lunges, extensions, leg press, everything is like this. And the foot or the ankle or the shin is in the neutral position. What we want to do is rotate and extend and flex. And rotate, extend, and flex. Okay? Let's try that. So our back is nice and straight. Look under. Hamstring here. We're going to flex the ankle, but softly, and we just rotate. Once we rotate here, without using the hip, we're going to extend up. Bring the heel close to the butt. Rotate. Take the other leg and extend. You don't need to extend 100% because your knee is rotating. So this is your tibia, you're rotating it and extending it. Once you get good at this, you can use ankle weights for this one. It's really good. Or you can use even some bands for resistance. Let's try the other side. So just rotate and extend. Again, this is just fulfilling your daily obligation of rotating your joint through the full range of motion. You can go through an entire 1 hour workout and never fully rotate your knees. Okay? So as you're building something, you're degrading in other places. So now, we're going to do some ankle and toes before we go. So we'll we'll interlace our fingers, lock in the tibia, lock in the hip, and we just make some circles with our ankles. Nice and slow. You should feel that tissue working around the Achilles. Side. And something that we didn't get a chance to do last week, we do this week would be the toes. Okay? We forget about the toes, but the toes are important. So, we're going to sit up, feet are flat. Let's see how you move your toes. Bring your toes up, toes down. Bring your big toes up a little. Switch. Good. All toes up. Bring your big toe down a little. Big toe up. Good. Switch. Awesome. All toes up. And now let's make piano. One at a time. One at a time. Very good toe work. Very good toe work. Very good toe. Very good toe work. Those are really good to do, especially if your feet are crunched in some of these fashionable shoes today. Over time, that can cause problems with knees and even lower back issues by not having good toe mobility. So that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you will get some benefit from those mobility exercises.